I'm pretty excited about it actually because when I went into ETS2, oh my goodness, oh gee. All right, hey friends, what's up? Let's see what's What's up? Welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Hopefully you guys are making a great day. I definitely make it a great day. As you can see, it is the 4th of July or the 3rd. I don't remember when I'm going to put this video out, but thought I would go fully American. Got a blue, red, white shirt and like the suspenders and the hat. I feel really weird wearing a tank top on screen, and I almost wore like a white shirt underneath, but it didn't play well. So let's see how this goes. I'm kind of interested. I really want to play this game. I love playing this game. I just don't get to play it often. Fortunately, you guys are loving it, so thank you guys for that, because that really encourages me to keep doing this, and maybe I'll invest a little bit and get like that tracker IR thing. Now, I want to go back into Arizona, but that's a long haul, 21 hours. I don't think we could do that whole thing in this episode, so that's 20 hours into Flagstaff, and we've been into Flagstaff, but oh man. Okay, so if you haven't followed along, you can tell that we're not where, or if you have been following along, you can tell that we're not where we left off last time actually, because I did a side job. I think I did two actually, just because I wanted to keep this going. I wanted to get the level up. So I'm level 10 now. Let's take like a short hop. Can we get to Northern California? So I did, with getting into jackpot here, I actually did get, hey Neatcraft, welcome to stream. I did actually get an achievement for visiting all of the places in Nevada, which is really cool. So we got Chucky, California. What are these? Redding. Let's see. We got Redding. I think I've been to Redding, right? Yeah, I've been to Redding, but I want us to go to Hornbrook or Eureka, right? Let's see if we can find that anywhere. Hornbrook or Eureka. If I can say it right. I'm wondering if there's going to be anything on the freight market for that. So the contract jobs is kind of cool because, okay, so it looks like for California to get that achievement, I got quite a few towns to go to, but I'm wondering, okay, that's going out of there, right? Man, I want to go there, and it doesn't, Winnemucca, that's a short one right there. That would be this 6 hours, man. That's crazy. Let's see, what else do we got here? 15 hours, that'd be good. 12 hours, that would be good too, down to Vegas. And then we probably could go, but we've been on that road before. Is there another road? No. Sacramento. Like the 12-hour mark is pretty much what we're going to shoot for, but we're not going to be hitting any roads that we've never been on before, right? And that's what we really want to hit. Winnemucca. All right, so that's lame. Let's go into Vegas. That's going to be 12 hours, so that should be good for this episode. We're going to go back down, and we've been there, but there's still some roads in Vegas that we can explore. So let's take that job. The downside is I haven't slept. Oh yeah, and I wanted to take a look. Do we have, we can't even. I was going to take a look at some upgrades we can get for the truck. I want to upgrade the truck. As you can see, we have almost 100 grand, which is great. Hazardous Hope is advancing. Little Cos is good. He had a little trouble going to bed, which is why the stream started a little bit later than normal because, and you know, he might not even be asleep. He might just be laying there, which is fine. He can just chill. He'll fall asleep. He's fine. He's not crying. So, kind of the difficulties of doing this as a hobby is it has to be when it doesn't take away from my family time. And I think I talked about that in the last episode, or maybe in an Euro Truck episode, which might be out. I don't know. I did a little bit of streaming the other day, so I do want to talk a little bit about a couple things. One, happy 4th of July. if you don't know what that is, and here we go. Let's see, what do they have for external contracts for here? I don't want to do. They usually pay a little bit better. Let's see. Ely, 5 hours, 5 hours. Those are super short. No, we're going to Freight Market, and we're gonna do. We're gonna go into Vegas for 13 grand. It's not a whole lot of money. We did almost 30 before, but that's fine. So 4th of July for the US of A. So that is once again why I'm wearing all the things. Now, if you're watching this live or while I'm streaming, then you're like, what the heck are you doing? You look like a fool. It's not the 4th of July. But it will be very, very soon. Well, in 6 days from when this is being recorded. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have the advanced backing up stuff enabled. Oh, did we get it? Did we? I think we missed it. Yep, we missed it. All right, let's pull forward. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I really like, it's kind of interesting. It makes the game interesting, but they really need a better camera, and I don't think there's anything that helps. No, there isn't. There is literally no camera that helps. Okay. Did we get it? Yeah, we got it that time. There we go. And then the trailer legs go up. Not really, but okay. So, am I getting bored of Minecraft? Yes and no. I have an idea. It's just that, like, the amount of time that it requires for doing, like, Skyblock or any kind of survival stuff in Minecraft, I just don't have it every week. So it's really difficult to make that commitment. I will soon. In a couple weeks when my wife is working 2 nights a week again, and then I will have 2 nights a week to get that going. And I like playing video games, so I like playing different things. This game, I don't know why, but it really tickles my fancy. I really like playing this game. It's a lot of fun. We're gonna take a different route out of here, and my steering wheel is coming loose from my table, and my headlights are on. Wasting the headlight juice. Come on. Where does this road go? Oh, it goes to the end. Oh, okay. Well, too bad. Hey, Joshua J. Welcome to stream. So, one thing I want to talk about. Okay, besides 4th of July, which is what's going on, and if you're not aware, it is the Independence Day of the US of A, which I'm sure a lot of people know. Although not many Americans would know the Independence Day of anybody else. But everybody seems to know when the US of A Independence Day is, which is really interesting. So I played, there's a Steam sale going on right now. I think today's the 4th of July is the last day. And so I picked up the Scandinavia DLC for ETS2, which when I picked up ETS2 for the first time, it was like $3 for ETS2, and I decided to go big and get the DLC for going east as well, which was $6. You know, big money, big money. Oh gosh, we're gonna die. We are going to die. This intersection, guys, seriously. Oh my goodness. Come on. This is how it is in real life too. If you're ever driving and you need to go across the road, it's like, all right, we got to brake one way, and then cars start coming the other way. Okay, he's gonna wait for me, I guess. Thank you for that. Thank you, good sir. I wish I could like hang my hand out the window or whatever and be like, thank you. You know what else we're gonna do? We're gonna take a quick little detour here through Jackpot a little bit more. We're gonna get those other roads seen. So if you're looking at the map in the lower right corner, if they're gray, that means we haven't explored it yet. And so we're gonna jet in here. Haha, I'm cutting you guys all off. Now they're fine. So I played Scandinavia. I already had Going East, which I didn't even know that I really picked it up. And Going East is like Poland and I think even Italy. Oh, that's a stop sign, but YOLO. So I didn't even know that it was a thing, but I got it, and that's pretty fun. So I got Scandinavia, which is like Sweden, Finland area, and so I did a little bit of streaming this last weekend of that, which was pretty fun. I just had a little bit extra time and was like, I want to play this game. And so I fired it up, and then I played a little bit after hours, you know, not streaming and all that stuff. And it's really cool, real fun. Man, we're still missing some of the road, but that's fine. Yeah, we don't need to stop. They don't give out tickets for if you don't stop, because there's not really a way that they can check, I don't think. I wonder, that would be pretty cool if they did that, though. Like if they're like, oh, hey, you got a ticket, you rolling stopped, because that's real. Oh, you, ooh, whew, you little punk. He just about cut me off. What do you like better, Minecraft Prison or I've never played Minecraft Factions, and honestly, I don't like fighting in Minecraft. I don't know. I think it's kind of dumb, and but I like playing like Prison. I don't like playing OP Prison. OP Prison is just boring. I like it when it's a little bit difficult, a little bit grindy. And my favorite prison server, I'm totally blanking on the name of it, but there was very interesting layout. You had to go through like PvP sections to be able to sell items, so it made it really difficult. Okay, wow, everybody is waiting for you. They were all waiting for you, Mr. Nissen. Awesome. Oh my goodness, look at that pile up. Oh jeez. So yeah, so comparing Scandinavia, I gotta stop saying so, that's so dumb. Scandinavia DLC, pretty fun, and then it's kind of interesting. It's been, so when ETS or ATS came out, it was like February, and ETS, I hadn't played ETS 2 for like, I don't even know, a year maybe, 9 months, yeah, probably about a year. And so I didn't really remember a lot. I remembered some of the details of it, but getting back into it and playing, I can definitely see the differences. So one of the big things that they're doing differently here coming up in ATS is they're doing a map rescale, which is really cool. They're going to resize the map, so it's going to be rather than 1/35th scale. So if you don't know how the scale works, it's it's that amount into one of the real size. So a 4th scale car, it means that it takes 4 of those cars to be as big as the big one. Here, let's see, when do we need to nap? So 6 hours, halfway through. Hopefully we won't run out of time. When is our delivery due? Sunday to 3 p.m. so 12 hours from now. I think we should be good. We should be able to take a nap and still get it there on time. So a lower number means that it's a bigger model. So they're going for 1/35th to 1/20th. Oh my goodness. So they actually, on the blog, you gotta go look. If you don't follow the SCS blog, which is the people who make ETS and ATS, they have a infographic of like comparing what it is now to what it will be. It's crazy. And then they're showing like new roads. So they're adding some roads, they're expanding and extending roads, which is really interesting. And so you can kind of look at that and go, well, like, all right, that sucks because now I got to explore all these new roads. Or you can look at it the positive, go, hey, that's awesome, I have all these new roads to explore. So it's either a step backwards in progress or a step forward in gameplay. So I like to look at it like, hey, there's going to be some cool roads. I'll be honest, my first reaction was like, crap, I got to go and explore new roads again and get that percentage, the map percentage back up. So anyway, I'm pretty excited about it actually, because when I went into ETS 2, oh my goodness, oh gee. Ooh, okay, gotta pay attention, guys. Oh man, I'm marking that down. That's gonna be the opening part of the video. So anyway, Going back into ETS, I definitely noticed that I use cruise control a lot, and it feels like you're on highways all the time. And like in real life America, you're on a highway a lot when you're going anywhere. You don't drive on these little like 30-mile-an-hour roads too much unless you're going through like backcountry and all that. So maybe I can kind of see it, but it'll be interesting when they do that reshuffle. So we got 4 hours. We have 4 hours until we need to sleep. We gotta check to make sure we got a rest area stop here. Oh man, that is a hike. We might have to go into Ely. I don't think we can rest in the gas station. So we probably gotta drive into Ely and stop. I'm not really a fan of that because, do you think, well, we could probably make it to Pioche. Let's see. So what was I saying about the resize? So going back into ETS, yeah, it definitely, the map of ETS feels larger. So the comparison of ATS to ETS is really cool because ETS has been around for a lot longer, so the map is a lot bigger. It's just crazy how expansive that map is. I did a 16-hour delivery, and it took about an hour, a little over an hour. And that's the comparison to here. I did a 23-hour delivery off camera, and it took me 58 minutes to do. So, I don't know geographically what the comparison is to Europe. I'm pretty sure Europe is about the size of Western U.S. I don't know. So I don't know if that's going to be it. I do want them just to add more states to ATS, and I think that if you get pro mods, I'm looking into it, you can get more. So that's going to happen. All right, so going back to some of the comments in the chat here. Favorite Minecraft server besides McFriend's? Hypixel. Didn't you say you're planning on moving soon? Did that ever happen? It did not. Trying to sell our house, and so that's not going very well. So we're coming up with some other ideas, but doesn't matter. You guys are going to have videos and all that jazz. Can you play online? I do want to switch over to ATS multiplayer, and I will do that eventually. Don't worry. I was looking up how to port my profile over to it, and so that is definitely going to happen at some point. Gosh, I hope I don't run out of gas either. That would be bad. All right, let's pass them. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Make sure, hopefully nobody's coming. Hopefully, okay, I should probably put my foot on the brake just in case somebody is coming. That is a dangerous pass. So, pro tip. Those lines in the middle mean something. So 2 solid lines like that means you should not pass, like I just did. So do as I say, not as I do. So going back to ETS, yeah, okay, going back, let's talk about the multiplayer. So the downside about the multiplayer is, it is really cool because there is other people, like actual people that you're playing against or around, not against. The downside is there's no traffic, so it does feel really, really bare and lonely. But then the people that you see, you can like honk to, and they'll honk back and all that. But I don't know. I probably will eventually, and I might even just do a live stream at some point where you guys can try to find me or something while I'm driving. That'd be kind of fun. Hey, Blue Gecko, welcome to stream. It was a lot of fun playing ETS. I thought that the graphics were pretty dated because I jumped into it a while ago, like in January before ATS came out, and I drove a few times just to get the feel of it again before I fired up ATS. And I thought the graphics were pretty terrible, but I don't know, maybe it was just a setting that I had because I went back into it and they're really sweet. Given I have like a beast graphics card, so maybe they made some improvements. I'm looking forward to a few things. So the map rescale will be interesting. Then once they finish that, they'll probably start they'll probably start adding another state. I don't know which way they're going to go. They could either go up to Oregon, or they could go Nevada. They could add Utah, and then it would be kind of like a... They'll probably add Utah. That's probably going to be the next one. Although there really isn't, like, if you go into the maps, there's not any, like, roads that head out over to Utah, except here. And they already have some roads that go up to Oregon and Idaho, which I've been to Idaho. I've never been to Oregon, but that feels like Utah would probably be the next one that they add, and then New Mexico and Nevada. No, Omaha. Shoot, this is Wyoming. Colorado, is that Colorado? So that's Utah, Nevada, Arizona. That must be Colorado. Colorado, Wyoming, Idaho. I don't know. It's been so long. I'm so terrible. Oh, here we go. Let's gas. I hit the brake, I think, so it turned off my... What MC server hosting company do you recommend? I recommend MC Pro Hosting. Yes, they are not the cheapest, but they have the best support out of all of them. I have a link in every one of my YouTube videos that you can use to sign up. I get a little bit of credit for that. Not a whole lot. But I basically promote them because I've used a few different MC servers, and oh my goodness, we're just passing the train. So the trains are really funny in the game. Maybe I should hit the brakes so you guys could see it, because the train is not like a line of cars. It's one single train. It is a an engine to a train. That is it. It's really funny. I'm like, hey, we're gonna have to wait for it. No. So that'll be nice. Okay, so we're gonna have to drive into Ely to get some sleep. I'm hoping that our gas is gonna make it. We might run out of gas here, so that's a bummer. I try to sleep right before I take a job, but sometimes I get caught up in it and I don't think to. I'm curious about there is a spot to sleep right over here. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just get that and be done with it. Yep, I know you're sleepy. We are all sleepy. Gosh, we're only 7 hours away. Oh my goodness, we're already 20 minutes into the video. Jeez. Have I been just jabbing and not and driving? What the heck's going on here? I figured we'd be like halfway there already. Has good prices. Yeah, they're not the cheapest states with cars. Oh my goodness, we got a traffic jam here. What is going on? Oh, it's a red light. What's up, y'all? We just need to sleep before I run into the back of you, but I might run out of gas anyways. Oh my goodness. Why do we always have this problem? I almost ran out of gas another time while we were recording on an episode. I think that you guys just get me all flustered, I don't think, and I'm just like driving. Alright, come on. Just sip it. I don't... usually you could tell how far... We have 4.6 miles to the gallon. Bam, we got some great gas mileage here. What video editor do I use? I use Sony Vegas Pro. I would recommend Sony Vegas Movie Studio, which is fantastic. It's what I started on, actually. Frame rate is dying. I think it's because I exited out and exited back in. But that's what I started out at, and I thought I needed Vegas Pro, and ended up shelling out the money for it, which it's not cheap. And yeah, I use like, I don't know, I use maybe like a sixth of it. It's crazy. I barely use any of it. and for what I do, it's fine. Although sometimes I have used, it does allow for more than, I think, 10. You're restricted to 10 tracks. All right, come on. Where's the sleepy bit? Okay. What the heck? Where's the sleepy bit? Do I need to go in the back? Maybe I need to go in the back. I must have to go in the back. So you can go in the front. Oh yeah, I know. Okay, no, don't turn the wipers on. There we go. Maybe you gotta go in the back if you have a trailer. Yep, there it is. Okay, there we go. Rest. All right, let's get some lights on. Oh, we gotta start the car. There we go. Alright, I think we can pull on through. Don't clip the edge of the building. Oh, we could have slept back here too. So you can sleep in the front if it's just your truck, which is interesting. I didn't know that they did that. Oh shoot, I think that. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be an interesting turn. Don't clip it, don't clip it, don't clip it. I did hit my microphone, which is fantastic. I mean, if you're just making videos for the YouTubes and stuff, yeah, Movie Studio's fine. And it's like $45 or something. It's not too expensive, which for a video editing software, that's pretty good. And yeah, you can use you could use Windows Movie Maker or whatever junk, but oh my goodness, if you want to gouge your eyes out, sure, that you can use that one. Oh my goodness, that one's really awful. All right, so how do you clear out these? I want to get rid of. There we go. What mic is that? This is a 80K model T1. It's really old. It was gifted to me by don't call Movie Maker junk. It was gifted to me by my my wife's grandfather. So my grandfather-in-law, the guy who actually introduced us, he passed away, oh man, like a month ago, not too long ago, which is crazy. It doesn't feel like he's gone sometimes. But he's a singer, and he heard what I was doing, and he lent me the mic, and then really liked what I was doing with it, and was like, hey, just keep it. And it's really nice. I mean, it's equivalent to like an Audio-Technica like 2020 or 4040. So it's not a cheap mic, and it's an XLR. I don't know if you guys can see. You probably can see the cable. So it's an XLR, which goes into an Alesis 4-channel multi-mix. So I have 2 XLR inputs on it, and then that's what I use to mix. So I can have more than one microphone, which is really nice. And I have used that a couple times, not a whole lot, but the multi-mix is pretty cheap for a USB interface. I think it's like $70 or something like that, and it works really well. So if you are using it on Windows 10, you do have to modify your audio driver just to use a better quality, because it'll default to a lower quality. I learned that the hard way when I went to Windows 10. That was super frustrating. I went to Windows 10, everything worked great, but like my recording, when you see the audio wave or whatever, it would just peak super early. Like it wouldn't give the I'm speeding. It wouldn't give the whole thing, so it sounded like crap. I sounded like I was I was at an airport or something. It was terrible. And then eventually, I was super frustrated. I was about to buy like a really expensive audio interface to compensate. I thought maybe it was my audio interface, because I was just looking at upgrading stuff. And then didn't like the audio interface. Actually didn't end up working very well. Well, it worked really well. It just not for what I wanted it to. So I actually had to return it. How is this not 70 yet? Come on. I'm still going 30. Leave an Ely. There we go. So out of the frying pan into the fire. We aren't going to fall asleep behind the wheel, but we might run out of gas. So hopefully we make it. We might have to call for assistance, and then that's really going to make our delivery late. Although, actually, we got 10 hours remaining in when we need to deliver this by. And yeah, there we go. There's the ding for low fuel. And we're going to be there. We're going to make it. I believe in you, truck. Big Red. So I got Little Red in Minecraft. This is Big Red. This is definitely Big Red. He's doing great. And his truck is a he. Well, I don't know. Some people think that they're she's. Well, people call trucks, boats, any other type of vehicle are she's, which I don't understand. Why is it always a girl? Maybe it's because the guys always kind of take pride. What is going on over here? What is this? Photo studio. Photo mood. It's like a busted up motel. That's kind of cool. Let's take a picture. That looks pretty cool. Field of view. Ooh, hello. We're gonna do that. No, depth of field. There we go. Capture screenshot. Let's get back to driving. Edge or deer? Hey, thanks, Tramer. Sony Vegas. KS. Yeah. Sorry for loss. Yeah, thanks, Blue Gecko. Edge or deer? If you don't have the money for an editor, you could do the 30-day trial for Movie Studio 11, then 12, then 13. That's true. That's one thing. Then I'm pretty sure you could probably do something. Ooh, excuse me, in your registry to reset that. Just saying. Google it. I am not going to Minecon. The tickets for Minecon sold out like really quickly, and I didn't even get to discussing it with me Wi-Fi. I was really looking into it. I was looking at how much it would cost, and I was gonna try to like raise some money for it, but with how much it was gonna cost and time away from family just wasn't gonna happen. So it would be really fun to do at some point, and maybe next year I'll be at a spot in subscriber count where I can really justify that you know, it would be really valuable for expanding my channel to go and all that stuff. I don't know. It's kind of like everything is a hobby. This is all a hobby. This is all hobby stuff. So, I mean, going to a convention, I'm 33, kind of stick out unless I'm there for like business purposes or something, you know? It would be pretty fun to do at some point, or some sort of convention. I might go to like PAX or something. We'll see if I can swing one of those at one point. But the cost to go to Minecon just wasn't there. I'm saving up for some convention. I don't know what, but I am saving up to go to something, and I will let everybody know when I am, and then you can meet me or whatever. I don't know if anybody would want to meet me. I don't know. I'm just some guy who makes tutorial and drives trucks. That's okay, only if you're a guy. You can hit I or O to see how many miles. Do I need to be driving? I or O? Let's get going. I want to see that. I or O. Oh, here we go. Oh, it even has the cruise control there. Sweet. Oil temp, water temp, fuel. Distance, 956. So that must be, yeah. I do want the cruise control. I want my cruise control to show up there. That is sweet. I've been looking for that. On the ETS, so I drive a Volvo in ETS, and it has like this really nice LCD display that has like all of that stuff on it. It's fantastic. So what does O do? O doesn't do anything. So it is I. Let's see. I want to be mod. Yeah, well, you're on the route. You've definitely been watching quite a bit. I make mods and plugins. Sweet Boo Gecko. Sweet. Well, congrats, Wood, again. 100 subscribers. That's a sweet milestone. I will say this, YouTube advice. The big milestone that you got to make it to is 1,000 subscribers. If you've made it to 1,000 subscribers, you're going to keep growing. If I think it was somewhere in the neighborhood of like 75 to 80% of channels never make it to 1,000 subscribers. And the ones that do make it to 1,000 subscribers start exponentially growing. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, it took me like a year and a half to get 1,000 subscribers. And then, oh man, like 6 or 7 months later, I was at 7,000 subscribers. It was pretty crazy. So like it just took off. It was nuts. And I'm still like growing at like 750 subscribers a month, which is pretty crazy. Sorry, thought I heard something. Resets some kind of mile counter. Probably resets the odometer, right? Let me see the odometer. Trip distance. Maybe if you hold it. Probably if you hold it, it'll reset the odometer, because that's like real life. If you hold down the button, it'll reset the odometer, which is interesting. I lost 24, but I still have 300. Sweet, thanks, Blue Gecko. Or that's awesome, Blue Gecko. I know YouTube every once in a while goes through and cleans out, and you just drop. Oh, we're going on the wrong side of the road. You just drop a bunch of subscribers, but you know they're inactive anyway. Probably don't even log on and watch anything, so you'll get a more accurate account and more views. Which subscribers are kind of nice. It kind of is a way that you can really kind of see the interest of what you're doing, but really like it's about views, about each video's views. That's what it is about, because that is what you're going to get paid for, is the amount of views and impressions, ad impressions that you have. So subscribers is nice. It's a good number. It's an easy number to reference. It's real quick, but then all of that stuff. You back. Hey, Westside Goonie. What am I finally back at? Finally back in ATS. I love this game. I don't know why, and I don't know why you guys watch it. Honestly, I really don't, because it's I don't know. It's a game like where I'm just driving, but I guess it's kind of fun because we kind of chit chat, talk about life, talk about stuff that's going on, talk about the channel. I suppose I can keep talking about my channel. So I've kind of like really come to this realization in the last month that, and I think I've talked about it. I don't know. I just talk. Like YouTube's an interesting thing. And yes, when I started out, I kind of had this idea like, oh, this is going to be fun. And really when I started out, it was all for fun. Like I was just really interested in making videos. I was making Minecraft server with a bunch of friends, and I wanted to make it better, and I was super frustrated with just terrible tutorials. There's still terrible tutorials out there. Like people make these tutorials and they just talk and ramble, and it's like, okay, I didn't tune in to hear all of that stuff. I just want to see what you're trying to do and then do that. Like I don't need all this extra information. So I do a lot of stuff to make sure I get to the point and just keep it moving, keep it short, simple, and thorough. And so I started making videos, and then it's kind of like, oh, this is actually pretty cool. This is fun to do. It's actually doing pretty well. And I did always kind of think in the back of my head, oh, it'd be really cool to kind of do this for a living. And I've kind of, over the 4 years that I've been doing this, realizing it's not going to happen. A couple reasons for that. Totally. You know, I talked about this in the ETS, and I don't know if my ETS stream is going to go up on YouTube. Probably will, because it's content and it's fun to, it's something to put up. So I kind of come to the realization that I'm just not good at this. I really like doing it. It's a lot of fun for me to do this and to like practice voiceover or commentary, all this stuff, and like talking to the camera and like setting up a green screen, because technologically that's a lot of fun for me. Like setting up the lighting, getting all the lighting right, which I think my fill light is a little bit dim, but that's fine. I like to research stuff, and that's really interesting. And then I share it with you, and that's why I make tutorials. And I've started doing Let's Plays. I started it in December. Well, I've been doing Let's Plays off and on the whole time. They never did very good, like 10 to 20 views each episode, like just terrible, awful. And my Minecraft, oh man, hopefully we don't roll it. And then like my Minecraft survival stuff does better, which is like 300 to 600 views an episode, which the amount of work that goes into each one of the Minecraft episodes, it's about, you know, I usually tried to, oh wow, we are really speeding. Time to slow down. There we go. Nope, still speeding. Oh my goodness. So for like a 15 to 25 minute episode, it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 to 10 hours of gameplay in the back end. No, it depends on what's going on, but I know a few of those episodes, I probably put like 12 to 16 hours into each episode, which is just insane. And then when you're doing gameplay like this, it's like you add maybe like 10 to 15 minutes after it for editing and making the graphics look good. Given though, I'm not as engaging, I'm not as entertaining as a lot of the other people there, but you know, this is practice and it's fun for me. I really enjoy doing it and I don't really care. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to be playing these games anyway, so I might as well record it and share it with you guys. Hopefully you get a little bit of enjoyment out of it. So, yeah, so I go back to this is a hobby for me. This is something I do for fun. And I do try to like do my best. You know, I try to keep to a schedule. There's one episode every week that is always consistent. For a while, I had 3 for about 2 months. I had 3 episodes every week that were the same every week. So I had a top 5, I had the tutorial, and then I had Skyblock. And then life happened, and we were out of town for like 2 weeks straight. And then my wife didn't work for about a month and a half, so it was really hard for me to get anything done because, oh, truck, no. Oh, I'm going to get a ticket. No, we're good. We're almost there, though. Yes, almost there. 34 minutes, 21 miles left. So, and I kind of just like really took that and I was like, you know what? Doesn't matter. I'm not going to get stressed out about it. I'm not going to get up at like 4 in the morning to get this stuff done because I need to do my real job, all that stuff. So I kind of really went back and was like, you know what? This is for fun. I'll do my best to please and answer the fans. So if you've also noticed, my comments have been dying off because seriously, if I respond to every comment and respond to every question, I am not even kidding. It's at least 60 to 90 minutes a day. It's got to be 90 to 100. So an hour and a half to 2 hours of responding to comments every day with the amount of comments that come in. It's just insane. So I've responded to some here and there as much as I can, but you know, it's not feasible with this being a hobby. And I have a full-time job that's super busy. I have a lot of projects that I need to get done for work, and I just don't have the brain power available. Okay, all right, where are we going here? So we're going through Vegas. We're almost there. All right, going back to who made your Minecraft server admin intro? I did. The music is made by 2 friends of mine that are brothers. One's a drummer, one's a guitarist, and I was recording something for them, and I was just like, hey, can you record me something real quick? And they just kind of like whipped up like 3 or 4 random tracks, and that was one of them, so I grabbed that. I made one because of you, and it got featured on a bucket page. Oh, sweet, Neek. That is cool, man. I don't think I've ever gotten... Oh, are you talking about like the author featured it? Because I learned a while ago that helps for getting views. If you make a tutorial of an author's plugin, I message every single one and I go, hey, I made something. Check it out. If you feel it's good enough, post it. There's a little tip for you, free. And sometimes I say no, but about 80 to 90% of them say, yeah, sure. they posted, which is really cool. Hey, funny. Welcome to stream. I apologize. I do not. But if you haven't tuned in for a while, don't worry about it, man. That's cool. We're having fun. Funny, it's Kaz. And it takes him a while to respond. Well, there's a couple things. It takes me a while to respond because of the delay. Yes. Twitch, I'm not a Twitch partner. Oh, man. I need to get some water. I'm not a Twitch partner, so the chat delay is real. And then, secondly, I'm recording for YouTube, so I try to like keep the conversation going for YouTube, and then I'll respond to comments when there's a break in the conversation. So that's kind of how it goes. I try to multitask everything, and honestly, I got a Elgato Capture HD Pro 60, HD 60 Pro, and that works amazing for doing this. And I'm still working out a little bit of the bugs. It took me about a week and a half to get it set up and working correctly. The support was fairly responsive and helpful, actually. When they did respond, they need more people on their support desk, but they're really good. I never had a response where I was like, oh, seriously. They were like, oh yeah, do this, do that. And then I'm like, oh, okay, sweet. I did that and it fixed that, but I'm having this other issue. So it's just been like an ongoing back and forth. And they've been great. So there's something else I need to do to get it working a little bit better. I'm having a little bit of problems if I do an external audio output, it gets off over time, which is kind of crazy. And they ran this thing, and they're like, oh yeah, you got plenty of power to do what you're doing. So I don't know what's going on. So anyway, and the quality for like the face cam and stuff is so much better with this setup. All right, so we're going big with the delivery. I wanted to do a 30-minute episode, and here we are at almost an hour, which is awesome. So that's gonna be interesting. That one's going to be easy. We got to go big. I'm up for the challenge. Are you guys up for the challenge? I am up for the challenge. Hey, Sathlez, welcome to stream. How's life? What's new? Well, life is great. Work is super busy, but I love my job. I went to Vegas for work. And my wife came along. My wifey came along, and it was our 6-year anniversary, which is great. My little man just turned 2 in May, beginning of May. He's a Cinco de Mayo baby, which is awesome because we have like sombreros and tacos for his birthday, which I love tacos. All right, so this is probably not going to work actually. What do we need to do? I think that we need to pull. Okay, yeah, I know what we need to do. So we need to. Good night. Hey, thanks for stopping in. Okay, so we need to pull through here. We're gonna pull all the way through, and then we're gonna back up. Yeah, this is the key. Pretty sure this is what you're supposed to do. Oh, thank you. He had a blast. We still had to do our 2-year photos. Okay, yeah, this is gonna work. Let's see if we can get this in one go. And then we turn it. And then we'll follow it. There we go. That is how it's done. Right there. Lowering the trailer legs. And excellent. Time taken. 22 hours. Bonus for parking the trailer. Urgent delivery. Yes, we went up a level. Oh my goodness, I need to get some water. Oh, we're almost done. Hold in there, voice. Hang in there. Okay, I'm thinking that we need to just up the fragile cargo just in time. That is going to give us a 30% boost. That's going to give us the most, actually, than that. So let's do the just in time. There we go. Okay. Ooh, here we go. Let's drop it. Let's end the YouTube episode here, and then we'll continue streaming. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. and it was fun. Happy 4th of July. This is Kaz reminding you guys all, enjoy the game, stay safe, and God bless. Oh, man.